Ladies and gents, this improv story is based on an idea. Scientist discovers new virus. Let the story commence. There was this scientist called Craig, and he was working away in his lab. The government said to him, "We want you working on viruses." And Craig said, trying to help the nation, help the country. That's right. Keep us safe. By finding cures for viruses. No, not quite. Not quite. Craig said, making viruses that kill people. That's it. Got it first. Got it. Well, second time. His job was to discover or create viruses that could kill lots and lots of people in a war. So Craig sat there at his lab, pen, bit of paper, trying to come up with ideas for viruses. Sat there all day, couldn't come up with anything. The next day, couldn't come up with anything. Day after that, couldn't come up with anything. Now you remember though that Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin because he was untidy. So he thought, I need to mess the place up. So he messed the place up, checked back the next day, looked about, nothing there. He thought, I know, I'm going to bring who's the messy sort of people? It's Wayne's, isn't it? Wee boys and lassies. So he brought in all these Waynes. He opened the place up as like a kind of nursery, kind of creche sort of thing, like soft play. There'll be fucking tons of viruses there, it'll be a mess. So he had all his lab, he called it the Mad Scientist's Lab. And it's for Waynes to come and play with like science equipment and all that and mess the place up. So they came in and they made it all messy. Within about 3 days, Craig looked about through his microscopes, viruses everywhere. He then used his technology to, new viruses, he used his technology to, what's the word? See, I'm not very good with science now, he knows more about this than me. How would I put it? What do you call it when something changes? What are the X-Men again there? Mutations. He used his technology to mutate the viruses to make them really, really powerful. The first thing he did is he tried it out in the Waynes. Killed all the Waynes. The parents came round for their Waynes. Where are our Waynes? He killed all them. The police came round. The partners, sorry, I'm getting mixed up here. Then the partners came round. So if it's let's say most of them Oz. Then the dads came round. Gone like that. Where are our wives and girlfriends? He killed all them. This virus. And the thing is, he didn't have to make any new viruses. Anytime they came in, it just kept fucking doing it. The police came in. Killed them. Craig was just sitting up the back corner, right, because he had the antivirus, he was fine. He was just sitting up the back corner like that. They would walk in, the door there, and see by the time they got about halfway towards him, because they'd be like, they'd see him, you, what's all these fucking bodies? By the time they got halfway across to him, they dropped dead. You might be wondering, how did it have so many, but if there's that many bodies, no, this virus kind of disintegrated the bodies, turned them into ash. But there was still some bodies that hadn't yet turned to ash, in case you're wondering. But did you not just say they saw the bodies? A fraction of the amount of bodies, still a lot of bodies, but not as much as what you would get in that room. Anyway, eventually the scientists came round, the government scientists, boffins, and went, how have you been getting on? They dropped dead. Then the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, he came round. He stepped in, he dropped dead. Then the Queen came round, she dropped dead. And then And then see after that, everybody came, and I mean every cunt. Everybody came through that room. And I mean everybody, I mean the whole world. The whole world. I'm not exaggerating. And then see when everybody was dead, Craig, there was no point in him going on living. There's no point. Because he loved people. So he'd taken one amount of the antivirus. So what he did was he took the virus to cancel it out, then he took the virus again to put it up. Topped himself. No point in going on, he was a people person. The end.